Listen carefully, for this moment is unlike any other. I am the Lord who speaks to you right now, not in some distant future, but in this very instant. While many search endlessly for answers, I come to you with authority, offering you a miracle that is already here. It is right before you, waiting for you to open your heart, so that the transformation you seek can begin to unfold in every part of your life. I don't bring empty promises or far-off hopes. I bring you living reality, present power, and immediate answers. The things you thought were delayed are now happening in front of your eyes. I understand your doubts. I know you've wondered if you are truly deserving of what's coming. I hear the voices that have told you the promise is for others, not for you. But I tell you now, the key is already in your hands. The impossible is starting to give way. The doors that once seemed closed are now opening, and what seemed out of reach is drawing closer with force. Don't wait any longer. Don't put it off, because this moment is precious and was prepared by me. When I say your miracle is here, I mean it is already breathing in your present, ready to change everything. Look around and see that the atmosphere is shifting. The heaviness that weighed you down is starting to fade, and the darkness that tried to surround you is dissipating. This is not a chance occurrence, but the result of my presence. I've come to you now to assure you that your steps will not be lost. Your heart hath been heard, your tears have been collected, and every cry has reached me at just the right time. How many times have you closed your eyes, thinking nothing would ever change? How many times did you believe the pain would never end? But today is the turning point. What once seemed like a heavy routine now becomes a chance for you to share your story. The things that held you down no longer have control, because I, the Lord, have come to break the chains and clear the way. What once seemed like an impenetrable wall will now be seen as an open door, and the silence that surrounded you will transform into the music of hope. This call is not just an invitation, it is a cry. I urge you to open your heart right now. Don't stay trapped by what's already happened. Don't stay stuck in the memory of what didn't work. I am leading you to a new beginning, a fresh start, a new season. Everything that once resisted will now yield to my word. I declare that the winds that once pushed you back will now blow in your favor. I declare that the rough waters will become a pathway, and that the hands that once shook with doubt will be made strong by my Spirit. I do not speak for you to simply remember these words, but for you to live them. Your heart must decide if you believe what I'm saying now. Faith unlocks the door I've already given you the key to. Don't demand explanations. Don't wait for human proof. I am the proof, the answer, the fulfillment. Today, I offer you the chance to experience the supernatural, not as a distant promise, but as a present reality. Feel my presence around you. The breath that touches your spirit is a sign that I am moving what was once stuck. The warmth in your heart confirms that my promise is being fulfilled. I am the God who speaks and fulfills, the God who promises and fulfills, the God who plants and reaps with you. Nothing I give you will be lost. Nothing I bring into your life will be taken away. I am confirming your faith on a firm foundation. I am calming your emotions. I am securing your steps on the right path. Don't let haste or disbelief steal this moment from you. It's time to raise your head and declare that the promise has already begun. It's time to respond with faith. There's no gap between what I say and what I do. Every word is a seed that begins to grow the moment you receive it. Every word you hear is life being planted within you. Nothing can stop what I have already started. What I want to tell you is simple. Do not miss this moment. Speak now as an act of faith. I open my heart to the miracle right now. This declaration is more than just words on a page. It is a prophetic key that creates the space for my action to take place. When you speak it with your own words, your spirit aligns with my movement. Your mind opens to understanding, and your heart is made strong for what is coming. I am here, and your miracle is here with me. Do not fear. Do not doubt. Simply open yourself to what I have already released into your life. This is the start of something extraordinary. This is the beginning of something unstoppable. This is the moment when eternity touches your present and changes your story. I am the one who makes all things new, and today I declare that your life is entering a new chapter. Everything begins now, and I am with you in every detail. I speak to you not just to change your life, but so you understand that what I am giving you should not be kept to yourself. The miracle I place before you is not just a personal gift. It is a river meant to flow and touch other hearts. I have chosen you, not only to receive but to be a channel for others. There are people around you who don't yet know it, but they are depending on the touch that has already started working in you. When you open your heart, the movement doesn't stop. It overflows, reaching your home, your family, your friends, and even those who have lost hope. How many people around you are walking with heavy hearts? How many are awake at night, feeling that no one sees their pain? How many carry burdens, smiling on the outside but crying inside? I see them all. I know every detail. And that is why I tell you that what I am pouring over you right now is bigger than your own need. It is something that spreads like fragrance in the air. My anointing is unstoppable and untouchable. When I choose to act, I reach beyond what you can even imagine. Do not keep this word to yourself. Let others feel the same power that is already working in you. Simply sharing this message can change someone's life. You may not know who is on the verge of giving up, who has silently asked for a sign, or who has begged for a word of hope. But I know, and I will use your act of faith to reach those hearts. Every time you share, it is more than just an action. It is an unseen intercession that goes where you cannot. Just as light was never meant to stay hidden, what I release over you should not be kept quiet. Faith grows when it is spoken, miracles multiply when declared, and hope is strengthened when shared. You have cared for others many times without recognition, but now I invite you to show care in a new way by carrying my word and letting this breath of life reach those who need it. It's not through your strength but by my spirit. You already feel something shifting within you. A flame is being reignited, a burden lifted, hope restored. If you feel it, imagine the power when that same flame touches others. Think of homes that were filled with silence now filled with peace. Imagine weary hearts finding new faith. When you share, you become part of the miracle. It's no accident that you are hearing this now. I chose this moment because there is someone near you who needs it too. I am the God who multiplies. The bread in my hands feeds many. The promise I make will never return empty. What you receive today should not stay with you. It must reach others. Think of the legacy I want to build through you, not just personal victories, but stories born from you acting in faith. Share this message as an act of love and faith, so that another life can be touched. This small act becomes an eternal seed, and though you may not know which heart it will fall into, I know every hidden tear, every quiet despair, every secret cry. Through you, those lives will be changed. What may feel like a simple click for you is an answer to someone's prayer. I do not send you alone. My presence goes with every word you share. My hand strengthens every action you take. You choose to share, and I multiply the results. Today I invite you not just to receive but to give. Not just to be restored but to restore. The greatness of what I do in you is shown when you allow others to feel the same care. This is your moment to act in faith. You have received. Now it is time to overflow. Your miracle is here, and the miracles of others will start to unfold because of your choice today. I tell you, every moment you stay in my presence is more than just time passing. It is faith in motion. When you decide to stay and listen to my voice, you are showing both heaven and earth that you will not give up on what I am releasing for you. You might think you are simply hearing words, but I tell you that each phrase is a spiritual key. Each declaration is a door opening. Each revelation is a seed planted in your heart. Persistence is living faith. How many times have you felt the urge to give up halfway? How many times have you started something only to stop because of pressure before seeing the results? Now I teach you that the key is to persevere. Those who persevere experience fullness. Those who don't let doubt or haste control them enjoy the promise. That's why I tell you, stay here because there is more. Don't stop what I've already begun. Every second you decide to keep going is like a root growing deeper, and the deeper your roots, the stronger your harvest will be. I am giving you answers not just in what you hear now, but also in what is to come. This is a journey, not just a moment. When you decide to stay, you are showing that you trust me, even if you don't see everything yet. And that trust is precious to me. I honor it when my child chooses to wait and not rush. I honor it when you choose to stay, even if you don't understand all the details. Your persistence is creating space for me to align the unseen. By listening, I change your circumstances, prepare your heart, and adjust the situation around you. By staying, I remove obstacles you didn't even realize were in your way. By trusting, I place the right people in your life at the right time. Staying is the greatest act of faith because it tells the unseen, I don't need to see it all right now, because I know it's already being done. Many begin, but few continue. I want you to be among those who stay, because it is through perseverance that my power is revealed. You are not meant to just see the start. You were meant to witness the complete work. Don't let distractions pull you away from this place. Don't let opposing voices cause you to quit. Look at me and stay, because every minute you choose to remain is a minute of transformation. This is how my spirit moves little by little, word by word, breath by breath. You may not notice it right away, but when you look back, you will see how much you've changed just by staying. The weight you carried begins to fade. The anxiety that stole your peace begins to settle, and the hope that once felt small starts to grow. The atmosphere within you is no longer the same, and all of this happens because you decided to stay. It's not just about you. Your choice to remain impacts generations. By refusing to give up, you are sowing strength for those who come after you. Your home will be blessed because you stayed. Your children will be strengthened because you didn't quit. Your testimony will prove that those who stay until the end will always receive the best I have to give. That's why I say to you, stay here not only in this moment, but in every opportunity I give you to hear my voice. Every message you receive is a key. Every video is a new door. Every revelation is a step forward. What I am releasing cannot be completed all at once. It is continuous, growing, and abundant. Your part is to stay connected, and mine is to multiply what you receive. Like and subscribe as prophetic confirmation that you will remain under this word. This action is not just a simple human commitment. It is a visible declaration of your faith. By doing this, you show that you not only hear but choose to walk with me, stay connected, and be part of this movement. It's like placing a sign of covenant before me. You are saying, I choose to stay, I choose to continue. I will not stop what God has begun. And by simply choosing to stay, you will see doors open, paths prepared, and miracles unfold. I am faithful to complete every work I start, and I will leave nothing unfinished. If you stay, I will finish it. If you trust, I will fulfill it. If you decide to stay, I will raise you up. I am the God who sees everything, and no detail of your life has gone unnoticed. I know the weight you carry in silence, the commitments that seem to overwhelm you, and the responsibilities that feel never-ending. I understand that your body often longs for rest, but even when you're tired, you get up because you know someone depends on you. I see the effort you put into smiling when all you want to do is cry. I know that each night, you lie awake, not from ordinary insomnia, but because your mind is consumed with problems that still have no answers. I know the worries that haunt you, the doctor's appointments that leave you anxious, and the diagnoses that try to steal your hope. I see the medications that have become a part of your routine, the tests you dread, and the fear that whispers nothing will change. But I want you to know, none of this makes you invisible. Every sigh, every hidden tear, every doubt has been brought before me. I've been with you in every quiet room, in every waiting room, in every early morning when you stared at the ceiling wondering what tomorrow might bring. I see the weight of responsibilities that others don't notice. You worry for many, but few seem to care for you. You support, you give, but few realize the cost it has on you. Even those you love don't always see the price of your sacrifices. When you hoped for words of encouragement, you found only silence. When you needed comfort, you were met with absence. When you sought understanding, you were faced with judgment. Yet, you stood firm, believing you couldn't allow yourself to falter. I do not overlook the tension in your relationships. I know the conversations that were supposed to bring peace, but only left wounds. I see the harsh words that hurt your heart, the unfair accusations that made you question your worth, the family struggles that drained you. You carried burdens that were never yours, took on weights you didn't choose, and still, you kept moving forward. Many around you don't know how much this has cost you, but I know. I saw it all, and I was there in every detail. I see the exhaustion that follows you like a shadow. I know the nights when, even worn out, you cried out for answers. I see the days when you smiled at others while your heart was breaking. I recognize the strength it took for you to keep standing when the ground beneath you seemed to give way. I see how hard you tried to be strong even when you felt fragile inside. Don't think for a second that your efforts went unnoticed. I saw every battle fought in silence, every tear held back, every tough choice you made even when you felt powerless. I am your father, and I did what no one else knows. I understand the loneliness you hid behind your responsibilities, the frustration you held inside to keep from burdening others, the pain you kept quiet because you didn't believe anyone would understand. You were never alone, even when it felt like no one saw you. I was there, watching every moment, supporting you in ways you couldn't even imagine. Don't blame yourself for your exhaustion. Don't blame yourself for the tears. Don't blame yourself for the moments you thought about giving up. I know your human limits, and still, I love you with an everlasting love. I do not reject you for your weaknesses, but I embrace them. I don't pull away from your pain. I draw it even closer. There is no pain you have felt that I have not shared with you. There is no tear you have cried that I have not gathered. There is no sorrow you have experienced that has not touched my heart. I speak to you with authority. Every burden you've carried, every worry that kept you awake at night, every battle you fought alone, I have seen it. I recognize your efforts, and I tell you, they have not been in vain. You have not been unnoticed, forgotten, or ignored. I, the Lord, see everything, and I have already started moving the heavens in your favor. Your weariness will not last forever, your pain will not remain, and your silence will not endure. I have seen it all, and now I come to meet you to bring relief, to restore you, and to renew you. I am the God who sees your exhaustion and ends the cycles that have tried to trap you. Everything you've carried, every tear you've shed, every sleepless night, and every burden that took your peace has not gone unseen by me. I was with you in every detail, and now I declare that the time of waiting has ended. What seemed endless is coming to a close. I am the one who shuts doors that no longer serve you and opens new paths. You thought weariness would be your permanent state, but I tell you, that cycle is over. Today I come to seal what you could not close. I enter only the battles too great for you to fight. I break chains you couldn't break. I undo the words spoken against you that still echo in your mind. I am the one who ends chapters of pain and opens chapters of victory. What once drained you will now be replaced with a source of renewal. What once held you in fear will now stand as a reminder of how I carried you through. The numbers on the calendar do not control my promise. You look at the days, months, and years and think lost time cannot be restored, but I am the Lord of time. When I decree it, one season ends and another begins. Today I tell you that the cycle of pain, delay, frustration, and tears is over. You will no longer keep reliving the same stories, and you will not walk in endless circles anymore. I am putting an end to what has kept you stuck, and I am starting a new season for you. I am placing my number upon your life, the number that represents perfection, fullness, and completion. This is my mark, declaring that what has hurt you will no longer have the power to return. It is my signature, confirming that what has begun will continue to grow until it is finished. No more false starts, no more frustrating delays. This is the time for steady progress. No longer will you carry the burden of past battles. It is time to move forward with ease. The time to fear tomorrow is over, for you are stepping into what I have already prepared for you. I speak to you today not just so you hear these words, but so you take an active part in what I am doing. Faith is not just hearing, it is doing. That is why I ask you to give a visible sign, a prophetic act, a declaration that seals in the spiritual world what I have already set in motion for your life. It is no accident that I have chosen the number 7 as a symbol of perfection, fullness, and completion. Today, I ask you to use this number as a seal of your faith. Comment 777 as a prophetic act that confirms the victory cycle is sealed. By doing so, you declare that you believe pain will no longer rule your life, that the waiting is over, and that victory has already begun. This simple act holds great spiritual meaning because it aligns with my word. It's like planting a flag in your life, saying, defeat no longer has power here. God's promise reigns here. I tell you, nothing will stop the new cycle I have already released. You will feel the difference. The heaviness in your chest will turn into lightness, anxiety will turn into peace, and insecurity will turn into courage. You will look back and say, it's over. The pain of the past is gone. My spirit will guide you forward, and each step you take will confirm that the season has changed. This is the moment to witness how everything comes together, how the paths align, and how the doors open. Not because of your own strength, but because my hand has declared the start of a new season. The 777 you declared will be remembered as the key moment of your breakthrough. It is a key that opens the door to victory, a seal that ends the pain you've carried once and for all. I'm vivel devil my promises, and my vivel is no failure or delay. Keep believing, because what I close, no one can open, and what I open, no one can shut. Today I close the door of sadness and open the door to joy. I close the door of fear and open the door to trust. I close the door of stagnation and open the door to progress. Your life will no longer be defined by the pain of the past, but will stand as a living testimony of a new victory. I am the Lord who completes the work He begins, and I have already started something in you that will be brought to completion. I am the God who does not work alone. My work touches more than just you. When I move in your life, it affects everyone around you. I know how many times you prayed for your family, how often you asked for peace in the midst of arguments, and how many times you cried out for a change in the atmosphere of your home. I heard every prayer, gathered every tear, and felt every burden you carried, not just for yourself, but for your loved ones. I know the conversations that should have brought peace but ended in pain. I know the slammed doors, the heavy silences, and the words that caused lasting wounds. I understand how tensions built up and turned your home into a place of conflict instead of rest. But today, I come to declare that my Spirit is visiting your home. The atmosphere that once felt unbearable will be changed by my presence. Where there were arguments, there will be laughter. Where there was distance, there will be reconciliation. Where there was heaviness, there will now be lightness. You are not living just for yourself. The change I begin in you will be seen by everyone around you. They will notice the peace in your eyes that you didn't have before. I will hear in your words the strength that comes from me. They will feel in your actions the presence of something greater than you. The transformation won't only be internal, it will be clear to others. And when they ask what happened, you will know that you have been touched by my power, and what began in you is now overflowing to everyone around you. I tell you, don't give up on those who seem distant. Don't give up on those who hurt you, rejected you, or pushed you away. I am the God who unites hearts, heals old wounds, and restores broken relationships. What seemed lost will be found. What seemed dead will come to life. What appeared impossible to fix will be made whole in such a way that everyone will know it was my hand at work. And it won't only be your family that is touched. It will be everyone who crosses your path. Colleagues, friends, neighbors, and people who may have never known me if not for the change they see in you. You will become a living message, a silent witness that speaks louder than words. Every look you give will be a sign, every action you take will leave an impact, and every gesture will build a bridge for others to find what you have found. That's why I tell you, don't keep this to yourself. What I'm pouring into you is too precious to hold in. What I give you is not just a blessing, it's a mission. You are called to be a channel, a voice, a reflection. Sharing this word is an act of faith, an intercession, a way of telling heaven, just as I've received it, I want others to receive. Share this word as a prophetic act so that the same blessing that's on you will flow to your family, your friends, and those still waiting for their sign. You can't fully understand who this small act might reach. It could be someone on the edge of giving up, someone quietly pleading for help, someone who has lost all hope. But I know exactly who they are. I know their hearts. I prepare the encounters, What seems like a simple step for you will be a life-changing moment for someone else. Remember, what I do in you is never only for you. I am the God who blesses one to impact many. I am the God who lifts up one to shine for a multitude. I am the God who transforms a single heart to touch entire generations. You are part of this bigger plan, and each act of sharing is like planting seeds that I will water myself. In time, you will see the results, and then you will realize that nothing was wasted, that every click, every message, every act of obedience brought life where there was once only death. I declare that your home will be a place of peace, your table a space of unity, and your family a living example of my care. Those who once doubted will look and see that I was there, not just with you, but with all that you love through you. I am the Lord who changes the atmosphere without you even noticing. While you thought nothing was happening, there was already movement in the unseen. The silence around you wasn't a lack of action, it was preparation. What seems still is already giving way to my word. The environment around you is no longer the same. If it was heavy before, it is now starting to become light. If doubt once filled the air, it is now giving way to certainty. Where there was stagnation, now there are signs of progress. I began this work myself. I didn't need human permission. I didn't rely on the approval of others. When I choose to act, no one can stop it. And it's already happening. The wind of my spirit is moving in places you cannot see, but soon you will feel it clearly. It's like the seasons of the earth. No one sees when the root begins to grow, but soon the entire field will bloom.